You know that feeling, right? It hits around 8 p.m. on a Friday. You're chilling on the couch, finally winding down, and then you scroll. And there it is. Your entire feed is at that one rooftop party, or finally traveling to Tulum, or everyone is raving about that stock that just doubled, and that little panic button goes off in your brain. Suddenly, your quiet night feels less peaceful and more like a profound personal failure. That, my friend, is pure, unadulterated FOMO, the fear of missing out. But here's the thing about this feeling. It is not a flaw in your personality. It's not poor self-control, and it certainly isn't a sign that you are boring. What you are experiencing is a cocktail of highly predictable, ancient cognitive biases designed to keep our ancestors alive, but which now just sell us overpriced concert tickets and trendy crypto coins. We've given this anxiety a trendy label, FOMO, but underneath the hashtag, it's actually a sophisticated attack on your sense of contentment. It's less about missing the event and more about the anxiety of knowing you could have made a better choice. To beat it, we have to understand the 3 psychological traps that lock this feeling in place. First, and perhaps the most powerful driver of FOMO, is something called regret aversion. Behavioral scientists consistently show that humans are genetically engineered to hate losing twice as much as they enjoy winning. Think about it. Finding a $20 bill feels good, but losing a $20 bill feels terrible. Now, translate that to an opportunity. The anxiety we feel when seeing someone else having a perfect time isn't just jealousy. It's the immediate simulated pain of the opportunity we lost by not being there. Our brain treats the hypothetical loss of a great experience the same way it treats losing money. If you don't attend that networking event or buy into that trend, you might suffer a future cost, a missed connection, a missed profit, a missed memory. Our brain, desperate to avoid that future regret, triggers a massive dose of anxiety right now, forcing us to move. The second major culprit is the social proof trap, often known as the bandwagon effect. This is deeply tribal. For the vast majority of human history, doing what everyone else was doing was the smart, survival-oriented move. If the entire tribe suddenly runs north, you don't stand there analyzing the geology. You run north too. You assume they know something you don't. In the age of constant digital display, that tribal wiring is constantly overloaded. When we see hundreds or thousands of people endorsing a restaurant, watching a specific show, or attending a specific festival, our ancient software screams, validation. If so many people are investing their limited time and resources into this activity, it must, by definition, be worthwhile. Our desire for acceptance, combined with our reliance on others as informational shortcuts, makes us terrified to deviate from the established path, even if the path leads somewhere we don't actually want to go. We worry less about what we want and more about what the group considers valuable. Finally, the third effect is the scarcity and urgency principle. This is the oldest trick in the marketing book because it hacks directly into that regret aversion system. When something is presented as a limited time offer or only 4 tickets left, the perceived value skyrockets. The truth is, people don't want what is good. They want what is hard to get. The clock ticking down on a concert ticket sale doesn't actually make the music any better, but it triggers a stress response in your brain that overrides logical processing. When resources, whether they are physical products, opportunities, or even social access, are scarce, our brain flags them as critical. We feel a desperate primal urge to acquire them before they vanish, simply because we cannot tolerate the idea of something being permanently off limits. This urgency is what turns mild interest into frantic, fear-based purchasing or scheduling. So how do we neutralize these 3 traps? We don't need a total digital detox, and we need an internal firewall. The key is to shift your focus from FOMO to JOMO, the joy of missing out. This isn't just a clever phrase, it's a proactive cognitive restructuring. For regret aversion, we need to apply the principle of opportunity cost. When you feel the pull to go to that event you don't really care about, ask yourself, what am I giving up by saying yes? Am I sacrificing quiet time, focused work, quality sleep? Suddenly, the opportunity of staying home and honoring your own needs becomes the superior gain, and the anxiety of regret dissolves. To beat the social proof trap, start practicing decisional contentment. Recognize that others' choices are relevant only to their values, not yours. When you see the endless parade of perfect lives online, consciously pause and ask, does that outcome align with my stated goals for this year? If the answer is no, the social proof is irrelevant. You are building your own tribe of one, defined by your own priorities. And finally, to combat scarcity and urgency, implement the 24-hour rule. When you feel that frantic pressure, buy now limited stock. Commit to waiting 24 hours before acting. This simple delay allows the adrenaline and dopamine rush triggered by urgency to subside, giving your rational brain a chance to engage. Most things you truly need will still be there in a day, and if they aren't, the opportunity likely wasn't worth the emotional cost of the rush. FOMO is the relentless, exhausting sound of millions of options screaming for your attention. JOMO is the quiet confidence of knowing exactly what you want and intentionally missing everything else. If understanding the wiring behind your anxieties helped you feel a little less alone, drop a like and hit subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what's one thing you are intentionally missing out on this week?